Hey guys, I am Dr. Sharnael Wolverton-Sehon with Swiftfire International. Good morning. I am just leaving my workout and I wanted to address a couple things with you guys because I've had several emails and texts here in the last 2-3 weeks on a specific subject that I thought, well, maybe some other people are interested in this too. To the organs and emotions. Can you guys, is this connected? Okay, I'm making sure. So each of your teeth are connected through a pathway to vital organs, glands, and tissue in your body. I don't know if you're aware of that, but there are direct correlations with your teeth and your organs in your body. So someone, and actually not just one person, but several people that I know and or don't necessarily know but have questions via inbox or message or IG have asked me, what is the deal with my emotional state that's going on because I had some dental work done, or can you guys please pray because I'm having some teeth work done or some tooth work done, and it's causing all of these emotions, and I'm choosing to understand like what's going on with this, or is it like ego, or I guess if it's your front tooth that might be a thing, or what is it? And so I want to remind you that when we go through any trauma is connected or can be stored into organs. If we're not ready to process during that 3 to 5 a.m. time, which is our best processing time, then your limbic system takes that information or that processing that isn't done and actually, like a librarian, records it in different body parts. So until we are ready to process or deal with it. Sometimes we're not ready to deal with it because of our age, or you might be a 3-year-old not being able to process or understand. It could be you have too much going on in your life that you're just not able to process. It could be you're not even sleeping during that time to be able to process. There's so many different reasons why we may not actually assimilate the traumas or different things, the hiccups in life. But when we don't, that limbic system actually takes that information and goes, we're just going to put that on hold for now, and it stores it in one of our body parts. So, and it can actually go in the muscles as well. So when we start getting signals and within those body parts, that's the ideal time to go ahead and deal with what's going on with that signal or that emotion and that processing point. So if everything in your organs and your glands and what have you are connected to your teeth, and then suddenly you have to have something done with your tooth, whether it's pulled out or a filling or whatever the situation may be, an infection. Number one, you might want to look to see what is this signal about, and watch it, love it, breathe, and work through whatever needs to be processed. But on another level, if that tooth is removed or messed with in any sort of way, whether it's drilling or, I don't know, chipped or whatever, then you have to understand that that's going to directly correlate the connection to that organ. And if there's trauma in that organ, that's going to cause a little bit of a dissonance there, an interruption. And it could bring emotions to the surface in a direct correlation to that. So, be aware that whenever there's anything going on with teeth, then yeah, it can be emotional, and you're not crazy. And that's why those connections are there. And it's just an opportunity for us to go more inward and kind of look at those things and say, what is this connected to? And ask yourself within, what is going on with me? What is the feeling I'm feeling, whether it's grief or anger or frustration or hurt or pain or whatever it is. Look into those things. Take some time to process. If there's a memory connected to that, you shall know it right away, and just love yourself back to wholeness. Love yourself back to that balance of you valuing you and honoring you and your body and the process it takes for that assimilation. So I just happen to be able to go to see Dr. Joe Dispenza this last weekend, and I actually found him about 2 weeks after my book came out, and I was just like, oh my gosh, this guy is like sciencey and geeky, and I just love him. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched any of his videos or read his book, The Supernatural. And those of you who've read my book, The Science of Miracles, you probably have read that in or seen it in any of the stuff that I talk about having to do with the biofield and the heart having a certain frequency that goes out. That frequency changes not only your chemical makeup and what's going on within your body, but it also shifts your biofield, which gives you a different outcome, or the same outcome, depending on if it's the same thing. So when there is that dissonance on a brain scan, he talked about the brain scans of what I did go into the chemistry of it, but I have never actually done real brain scans on people to kind of see what things look like. And one thing that really encouraged me that he talked about was when we do make that shift within our heart to love ourselves and to bring ourselves to that place of balance and wholeness, or to upgrade in the frequency, what happens on a brain scan is it looks like dissonance. It looks like chaos, because the dendrites are changing, the pathways are changing, things are breaking off, things are reforming. Every period of time where everything just kind of looks like chaotic and crazy, even on a brain scan. So if you're feeling uncomfortable during those times, I guess so, because literally your brain is just like a messy room for a little bit. It's kind of like cleaning your house. Sometimes it looks a little bit messy before things get back and reorganized. But what happens as we practice and continue to practice the self-love or the positive affirmations or the new energy or the new practice and all the new behaviors, going back to the new you that you're really seeking to step into, with every single choice, with every single thought, with every single practice, we end up hardwiring those new pathways within the brain to keep that and sustain that energy from that new energy and that new upgrade. So I thought that was really cool, and I just wanted to share that. So whether it's teeth or anything that's going on right now, as you may feel out of sorts or as you feel uncomfortable, it's completely, totally normal to feel uncomfortable when you're doing anything new and when there's change involved. But I encourage you just to keep on you and making steps and choices. And my friend Leslie yesterday had said something about, with every choice, ask yourself, is this going towards the new me and the new thing that on my new timeline, or is these behaviors and choices that I'm about to make going to my old me and my old vibration and my old timeline? So think about where you choose to be. Think about where your new timeline is where you're excited about and what your goals are and where you need to be or where you're required to be for your health or whatever, and start making choices. It may feel uncomfortable. It may even be squirmy up there a little bit. It may be squirmy in here a little bit. But as we keep doing that, as we use oils and earth and take magnesium baths and get in the sun and get in the beach and get in the mountains and get in the forest and really connect with God in us, whether it's prayer, meditation, being with other people who are in that vibration, who can already see the end from the beginning. As we're doing that, then we will hold firm to that new us. And we'll not only hold firm to it, but we'll be out being the new person that we actually choose to be. So I vote your victory. We got this. Hey, Trisha, I love all of you. I hope you're having the best Thursday ever. Please tag and share with anyone that you know that may be going through teeth stuff or change in their life, and just encourage them that this is completely normal, totally and completely normal to feel a little bit off in the middle of a change. But you know what? The end result is amazing. So hang on, keep on going forward, keep on taking those steps and making those choices towards the new you. All right, because the new you is out there and it's waiting. Kim Clement used to say, I'm somewhere in the future and it's looking much better than it looks right now. So hang on to that. Talk to you soon. All right, bye.